What's going on, guys? This is Classic, and I'm just bringing you this commentary to do with Call of Duty Ghosts and how it's like approaching us pretty quickly, and it's actually being released in about a week and a half now. So I'm going to be talking about like my plans and whatnot. I got this idea from my good friend Dare Bolks. So if you're watching this, love you, mate. Thanks for the idea. Now, yeah, this gameplay in the background was one of my first games on. Just played a bit of Modern Warfare 2 free for all. It wasn't good at all. It's just this video is more about the commentary than the gameplay. So I'll be happy for you guys to just kind of listen and multitask, do whatever else you want to do whilst listening. So there's a rumor going around that there's no double tap Y, and that they're going to be clearing quick scoping out of the game and kind of trying to get it to kind of die out. But what I don't understand is how can people assume, or yeah, I'd say assume this, if there's obviously going to be snipers as it's a gun game, and there's going to be the choice of snipers, and they can't take out quick scoping as it's just impossible. Like, you're going to have to be able to zoom into a scope or somewhat and shoot them with a sniper. So the only thing they can do is kind of restrict us, which like with small little minor adjustments. So maybe a bit of sway when zooming in, so you kind of have to wait a bit longer in the scope for it to steady up. But that came up on Black Ops 1, but do you really see many snipers not playing it? Like, I've seen many montages still made on Black Ops 1. So I don't know, I don't believe that, and I just think it'll be fine, so I don't see why people are making a big deal about that. Also, it keeps, like, this game is gonna keep me wanting to play and do YouTube as it's something new. Like, I think Black Ops 2 did really well as, like, when it just came out, and when it started, like, last November. It lasted, like, up until now, people are still making episodes, and just like, say, FaZe, like, they haven't switched games. It's been a successful game, and I wouldn't see why Ghosts wouldn't be. So that was it. Also, yeah, Black Ops 2 was one of, like, probably the best trickshotting games after Modern Warfare 2. Like, the ones after that, up until Black Ops 2 last year, was I don't know, they were okay for a couple months, but they kind of died out, and we all went back on to Modern Warfare 2. But I really was happy to see Black Ops 2 stick around for a bit. But I'm still really keen for something new now, as it's been a year, nearly a year now, since Black Ops 2 came out. So yeah, also, yeah, so I think people are too busy listening to other people's opinions and going by it. Like, in my opinion, I'm not going to make any judgments or assumptions until I receive the game myself and actually play it. So that would be next Monday night at midnight, or the next day after school. I'll probably get it. So Infinity Ward makes the higher mapped games, which I'm really happy about. If you think about it, Modern Warfare 2, all the maps are honestly really good for trickshotters. Like, even the maps that people vote, like, just say Derail or something, there's still a lot of good high places. It's just that the map is so big, and maybe it's time consuming getting to last each round. But they've done really well. And then Modern Warfare 3, as much as, like, there was it was not very fun or good for trickshotting, it still had those maps in place, like, and especially bringing Terminal back into it and whatnot. That was good. But Treyarch seem to make make games that have lower type maps, more for red gunning and I don't know, competitive play, I guess. There's not many high spots on the Treyarch games, and the maps aren't really put together well for trickshotting. So I'm pretty keen, as this game, Infinity Ward's been involved with making it, so that's good. Yeah, so Modern Warfare 3 not having the double tap Y thing, they still had care package stalls and stuff on it, like, which Infinity Ward did. Like, the only thing that stuffed that up was the double tap Y. So if you think about it, if the double tap Y was on Modern Warfare 3, I think that game would have lasted a bit longer. And I'm hoping double tap Y is in Ghosts, because I really am keen to see, like, this game open new doors. Like, it'll be interesting to see Trickshotters adapt to the game with this new style and new game with just, you know, a whole range of new things. I just think it's entertaining, and people will take it as a new Call of Duty game and, you know, do as best as they can with it. Do YouTube as they have with a new style, and I'm really keen to see that new different way of playing, and it might open new doors for players as they adapt to the game faster than others. So there's been people in the past that aren't very good at Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 2 came out. That opened up like a massive door for them, as, you know, they could adapt to the game well, and it suited their style of play, or they just got used to the game faster than others, and it really stood out as they could bring out better content than others. So I just think it'll be new, and give people like a different chance to show content on a new game. And this game, Ghosts, like, there hasn't been much released about it, like, compared to the others in the past. Like, it's a week and a half away, and honestly, there's not that much information given. So if that double tap Y thing is just what people are assuming or making up, I really am confident that this will be a new field of trickshotting on a new game, and it will be really fun. Also, they've had trickshotters for so many years in the Call of Duty, like, series. I don't see how trickshotting is hurting anyone if they were to somehow take it out, which I wouldn't understand how. But there's that many different game types for other people to go on. Like, we're honestly, majority of the time, are on search and destroy. And I just think, you know, like, if you don't really like the whole trickshotting community and what we do, like, you know, you go on to a different game type, or, you know, you stay on the game type search and destroy, and if you're there to rank up, like, I wouldn't see how it would be that hard. So it would just be an easier way to get XP or whatnot, so that's good. And one last thing, they brought people to the Call of Duty Ghosts reveal, and they brought snipers out to show, like, them the game and let them experience it. So they obviously care about snipers who play the game, as, like, sniping's changed the game. Like, it's a bigger crowd now having snipers involved with the, like, Call of Duty series. And so they didn't bring a trickshotter out there, but I'm not concerned about that, because bringing a sniper out there is just as effective, because they can't stop us from spinning, because the analog stick is obviously to turn. So they could maybe bring the sensitivity down, but I wouldn't see that happening at all, as it's just, you know, the 14 and the 10 sensitivity on the two different games, like, at the highest are fine. So I'm just going to be awaiting the release, and it'll be interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on this new game, soon to be released. And if you don't agree with something I've said, just let me know in the comments, like, about your opinion. I'm happy to read yours, and I will reply if I think it's relevant to. So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and if you guys could also click the subscribe button, as I'm pretty close to hitting 30,000. And I'll see you guys later.